Hello, cruisers. This is Rick Way, the Texas Cruiser. A little bit of news about the Port of Galveston, specifically Pelican Island, where the Gulf Copper used to be. The Navy Defense bought. The state of Texas has set aside a grant for them out of the Texas Enterprise Fund. This is the kind of like a slush fund that the governor of the state of Texas he controls, and it's used specifically to lure businesses to the state of Texas, help with moving expenses and infrastructure and stuff like that. The requirement is they have to generate jobs. Well, this will generate some jobs. They're going to give $21.8 million to Davie for to be used at Galveston and Port Arthur. Port Arthur is also part of the deal. And they're saying they're going to create 2,400 jobs. So that's awesome. That's really pretty good. And they specifically they're going to build some Arctic icebreakers here in Galveston, and they're going to build like 3 of them. And it's between Port Arthur and Galveston, so it's actually a joint effort between the two. So anyway, they're going to be building 3 Coast Guard cutters. They're called actually Arctic icebreakers, but they are specifically named Arctic security cutters. That's another name for them. They're originally contracted between here and Helsinki. 5 of them. 3 of them going to be built here, and a couple of them going to be built in Helsinki. They do have a possibility of building up to 11 of them. That's the goal, build 11 of those vessels. Now, this is just the start. They're going to also build other specialized vessels for the U.S. government, even for commercial customers. Anybody come up and have a need of a vessel to be built for them with their specific needs. Of course, custom design and built. It's a good thing for Texas. Great thing for Galveston. But it's good to see that the state of Texas is stepping up and also helping with the endeavor. And this is going to be fantastic. They could be help building some passenger vessels too, ships. I've heard that as a possibility too. The big thing today we all see in the building of these cruise ships is they build these components into these erector set style components. You build a quarter of the vessel, a portion of the vessel, and then slide it into place and then weld it in and hook it up. They could get involved in that, and for all the way up to move them, transport of the sections up to Norfolk up there where they have big shipyards up there. That's a possibility. I've heard that as one of the other possibilities of them building, or it could be the other way around. They could be built on the facility itself here in Galveston. So anyway, that's a good move for Galveston, and I think Navy Defense is going to do an awesome job. Be very kind to us here. Anyway, one of my followers brought this, started this conversation with me about Disney in Galveston. It's a weird kind of relationship with Disney. Now, Disney, when they first started coming out of Galveston, they were doing 3 months of the year and kind of made a seasonal thing out of it. And they've been doing that for a while, especially with the Disney Magic, which is, of course, the oldest and smallest ship they have. Now, Disney Magic, she's up to like 5 months. She's contracted Galveston to be here 5 months of the year. And when she leaves Galveston, she goes through the Panama Canal up to San Diego. Then after she gets to San Diego, she winds up going on up to Vancouver and doing the Alaskan cruises. So I told him I did a lot of research on it. She's here now through April of this year, and then she does that 14-day sailing, which is a highly sought after. I think that she sells out and takes a lot of money to get on board for that one. And then she heads over to San Diego from here on April 5th. November 6th, she does another 14-day sailing from San Diego to Galveston. And she'll be here then till April 25 of 2027. And she makes the run back to San Diego. Now, the calendar pretty much stops right about there. I'm watching to see what the calendar is going to look like towards the end of 27, because I know Disney has a contract with Galveston to send us larger and newer ships. Or anything be newer compared to Magic, but there's a contract that Disney will be sending us a bigger ship, and it's going to be interesting to see what they have in mind. I know they're building some new ships that will help them spread the ships a little better than they're spread around right now. So I'll keep my eye on it, and I will definitely be reporting on that here on my show here, my cruise news. And they disappoint me so many times past, but I have a feeling that this has got to be the time that we are going to get a newer, bigger ship here in Galveston. We deserve it. The ships go out full. So anyway, folks, that's all I got to say today. We have 3 ships in today. I did drive by. Breeze, Jubilee, and Viva, NCL Viva are in. And of course, we have Mardi Gras this evening, so that's a lot of fun. And then 4 ships in tomorrow and 3 more ships in on Monday. We've got a 10-ship weekend here, so when y'all get a chance, man, book a cruise. Hope to catch you on a future cruise. Be sure, like Miss Donna says, hit that like and subscribe buttons. That helps the channel grow, and I'll be able to continue giving you some good news and tips on cruising and everything else going on around here. Once again, this is Rick Wade, the Texas Cruiser. Join my fan club. I have a membership, folks, in my fan club. I treat you well. Y'all have a good one now. Thanks. Bye-bye.